Craig, defeat here in Telford. What are your thoughts on that game?
Frustrating. Very frustrating. We come here. We know it's going to be tough. We know they're a good side. But again, a game that we should have come away with. We should have got something out of. And we've probably killed ourselves. Come here with a game plan to make things difficult for them. Slow the game down. Hit them in certain areas on trying to counteract them in the spaces that they leave, and we managed to get his noses in front. At that point, I don't think Tommy's had to make a save. Yeah, they've had a lot of possession, but I don't really think we're in that much trouble. And then we gift a goal. We have to do a full preparation on making sure that we slow things down and we pass forward. We try to do things quick, try to play backwards, and we just give them the ball to create the penalty. So frustrating from that point of view. And then at half time managed to settle things down again, just to realign things, come out second half, chance straight away to make it 2-1. And then, same things, we gift a goal again. In control, complete control of the game. We come out of the blocks, to be fair to him, second half again, we come out of the blocks, put a little bit more pressure on their back line, look completely in control of the game. They score, and then it takes us 10-15 minutes to even, settle down again. And then, the last couple of minutes there, I think there's a chance there for SEAH, 15 minutes to go, ball comes to him, could do better. 2 yards out, the header, and then the corner at the end where we've got 10 men in the box, and it's frustrating because the frustrating thing for me is that very, very quickly, and we know I know it's like a broken record, but we know the level obviously is a big jump. We know the quality of players is a big jump, but the mistakes that we're making at both sides, we've got to make sure that teams against us, they get 3 chances, they put 2 away, we get 3 chances, we itching to get 1 away, and then the clinicalness and the defensive side of things, we've just got to ensure that we do the basics right, because at the moment teams they're not ripping us apart. It's us that's blowing up, and in games again that probably everyone, when we come in here today, probably everyone's written us off. They've seen the results they've had recently here, and they probably thought it's a 4-0, it's a 5-0, and the game's not like that. It's a game that we're going away now on the bus again and thinking, on another day it could have been a complete different result, and that's again what I started with, frustrating. That's why it is so frustrating, because I wish I could stand here and say, actually, by the better side, they've ripped us up, they've done this, they've done that, all that side of things. You've got to hold your hands up, you've got to move on, but it's not the case, and we've got to look at the key moments in the games, analyse them, and try and improve on them.
And you mentioned those key moments in the game. How important is it at this level? We've seen it in previous games that we take our chances when we create them.
It's vital. It's vital, because you've got to work. The first thing is you've got to work a lot harder. You've got to work a lot harder, to get your chances. And I just said at the end there in the change room, it's the more worrying thing for us would be is that if we weren't creating anything, we're actually creating chances in games. And let's use this game as probably an example, but we are scoring goals today. I am going to be critical. We should have been more clinical in the box. We should have put away the chances that we had. It's probably, again, the chances have probably fell to the young lads that are going to learn from this. But we are scoring goals. But you've got to do it every game. You've got to be on top of your mark every game. You've just got to be clinical in key moments, because other teams are against us.
And moving forward now, how important is it that we sort of put this out of our mind? You've got your 24-hour rule, and move forward onto the next game.
Yeah, absolutely. We got to dust ourselves down and move on. Like I said, the negative from me and the frustration is from me is that we come here against they are, a good side, and we're capable of matching them and giving them a game. We haven't just come here to make the numbers up. We've gave them a game and should have got something out of it. Maybe if it's not 3 points, it should have been a point. And it's the number more points that we've left on the pitch, and we've got to dust ourselves down, because I think that's what hurts most. I think it hurts most that we are in these games and we are, creating opportunities and being a team that we're not just rolling over. We are getting a fight, and we are, a threat for the opposition. But we've got to ensure that we, turn these into points, and quickly. So, 24-hour rule. We've got to soak it in. We've got to dust ourselves down. We've got to analyse ourselves from this. We've got to rest up, and we've got to go again.
Cheers, Craig.